Hey guys, Derek here. We're going to take a look at the Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin Trial version, or Kill Chaos, as I'm sure plenty of YouTubers have probably memed already. We're just going to give it a shot here. I have played through it a couple of times now, and I think it's a lot of fun, but we're going to start from the beginning. Right, here we go. We're at Chaos's front door. What we're going to see here mostly is footage from the trailer that was shown off during the Square Enix Presents presentation in and around E3 2021. So all the footage you saw on that, I
Looks
believe,
like chaos has been waiting for us.
was caught here in this trial version in this area of the
we'll
game.
just show ourselves in.
As you can see, it is keeping up the Final Fantasy tradition of large, impractical swords and androgynous partners. So we're in the Shrine of Chaos, the Chaos Shrine. So very quickly, combat-wise, it plays a bit like this is based off the Neo engine. So anyone who's played Neo could probably recognize already that this run animation is like lifted directly off Neo. You'll find that most of the combat animations are also, in some ways. The difference is Neo plays with the face buttons. The face buttons are what do attacks, whereas in this game it's the shoulder buttons that do attacks, which is a lot more like Dark Souls. And then you have these extra attacks. You can see there's a small meter at the bottom. That's your magic meter. What you will notice is there's no stamina meter, which is usually what holds people back in these games. Anyway, we're going to keep going. The game will explain a lot of these things. Touch cube. Good advice. Do not touch Willy. All right, I'm gonna skip past all of the tutorials. Very quickly, that's your equipment layout. We have really nothing to talk about there right now because we've only just started. And then the job tree, similarly, we've got one job and we've no points, so we have nothing to talk about there right now. So we'll move on and fight our first enemy, which is this goblin jackass. Ow, he's already hit me. Then we do a soul burst. So enemies have 2 meters. They have their health meter at the top and their stagger meter at the bottom, which is not dissimilar to Neo. Neo has something similar. Human enemies would have a stamina meter as their second meter, and yokai enemies would have a magic meter, I guess is the best way to think of it. Alright, that's just a tutorial thing to tell me that I can do a giant swing if I want, which, why not?
Come on, follow me.
Don't forget to block. So if you want to get magic back, you have to do this soul burst follow-up attack. Your partners aren't particularly great at killing enemies, but they are pretty good at keeping them away from you. I want to see if I can get a parry. I got a parry there. Okay, cool. So I just wanted to show off. It has a kind of just-in-time parry. Just hold circle, and if enemies hit you while you're doing that, you'll parry them, sort of, and that has its own meter. You can see it at the bottom there. That's your break or stagger meter, and if that empties, you get staggered, which is not good. It basically leaves you wide open to attack, so you don't want that to happen. You might have saw that I caught a stone when it was thrown at me, and I now have a quick ability, which is I can throw stones back, basically, like that. Does very little damage, but it does a good bit of stagger to him, like that. So yeah, I've somehow managed to keep killing them in such a way that you don't get the camera close-up of when he does that that kind of crystalline attack. I keep killing them in such a way that you don't get to see it.
What's in there?
So one thing Neo is very much known for is picking up a shit ton of fucking equipment. So we'll go in here and we'll check it out. This is moderately better. Actually, sorry, it's quite a bit better for physical, and it's a tiny bit worse for magic. Anyway, so we'll equip that. So we got something different. So we're not always dressed like the you know, shirts and slacks guy. Jobs. We got a point. So this is the only thing we can put a point into. So well, we now have a new ability. Go away. So we can add moves in now. So spinning / onslaught. I should have checked actually. I actually shouldn't have skipped ahead so much. So onslaught is an or 1 or 2 ability, which means it can only go in this slot. So you won't get the option to put it in here, but you will get the option to put it in there. So or 1 or 2 is our onslaught ability, and now the rest of them are just raging slash. Yes. Okay, moving on. Let's see if we can hit somebody with onslaught here.
Jack, there's one down there.
I see him.
Let's take it down.
Well, that's onslaught.
Damn, where does all that darkness come from?
So I kind of spammed circle there, so I didn't quite get the parry, but it did stop his attack, so that's good enough. The job leveled up again. You're gonna see that message a lot. I'm not sure if this is purely for the trial, where you level up really, really fast. I suspect it probably is. I doubt you'll be leveling up this quickly in the main game. Alright, so we got another gimmick here. This blob thing in front of us is going to continuously spawn enemies until we destroy it. So let's do that. So try to deal with this guy first. He's a little bit bigger. He's a goblin guard.
Wasn't bad enough.
Yeah, I am forgetting what button does what. I'm trying to dodge with circle, and circle does not dodge. So we'll use Lightbringer here. Just slightly a super powered mode, kind of. You're just a bit faster, and your attacks don't get interrupted, but you still take damage. So that's something to look out for. You're not invincible while you're in Lightbringer mode.
Nice one, Jack. Now let's see what secrets this place is hiding.
Covered in shit. Stop. Stop tutorializing me. Okay. So we picked up some stuff, but we're gonna get to the save point first. Here is a shortcut, but we haven't unlocked it yet. So you can see there's a ladder, but we can't. There's no jump. There's no jump button. So we can't get to it. We can't get to this very easy shortcut. Anyway, that is fairly standard Dark Souls design. Quickly bypass this just to open this chest. Pick up some more stuff. Okay. And we'll save here. So let's make some equipment first. So we got a new greatsword. Level 4 greatsword, so it's just pluses. Pluses everywhere, no reason not to equip that. And shadow guards, which are better all around. So that's fine. You will be picking up a lot of equipment, at least in this trial thing, and I do find the optimize button, which is just L3, is your best friend. Just use that. Does it do it perfectly? No, but it's good enough. Okay, more strength. So what we're kind of working our way down to in this tree is we're trying to get all the way down to here, which is to unlock a new job. And we'll get to that when we get to it. I'll do my best to get to it in this video. Okay, more tutorials. So you can see over there in the background, that is a very traditional Final Fantasy enemy called a bomb. It is a fire type, and it likes to blow up. But we're gonna help it blow up. It's actually sort of a combat mechanic to make it blow up. If you throw its fire attack back at it, it grows, and if you make it grow a couple of times, it'll blow itself up.
Get back. It's gonna blow.
Get out of there, dude. Yeah, your party members aren't particularly what's the word? I can't think of the word now. They don't really self-preservation. That's the thing. They don't really have a sense of it. So a goblin and a bomb here, which is not great. But the bomb more or less did our work for us there. Now you can get in and fight the bomb the traditional way if you want to, but this is much easier. He has got a lot of up-close fire attacks that are really annoying, so I just don't want to deal with them, quite frankly. I'm not sure if it came up what this room is called. It's called like the Corridor of Fools or something. You can see the foliage on the ground goes on fire, and if you step in it you will take damage, a lot of damage. So running headlong fighting these enemies is a big mistake. Do not do it. It is much better. You are much better off staying back and taking them one at a time. You can also take a shortcut, which is just go that way instead, or go this way
Let's see what's inside.
and get a better weapon. Great sword +9. Now, I was wondering if the loot drops were random, but they're not. I got that great sword +9 there last time as well, so they're not random. Let's keep fighting the bombs. Let's just get rid of them. There's actually a couple of them down here now. It seems you have a certain amount of invincibility after you do the parry. Because, okay, I wasn't fast enough for it that time.
Give up on me, Ash.
And now he's down. And unlike Neo, they won't get back up after a while. You actually need to heal them yourself. You need to use up one of your potions,
Don't worry, Jen. I got you.
which isn't great. Which is sort of something I hope they rethink, because I really don't like that. In Neo, you just had to go up to them and press just aid. It was just a command. You didn't have to do anything. So that's your reward for managing to get all the way down there and kill all the bombs. Is you get some loot. You get whatever they drop and whatever was in that chest. So we've got a fun mask now. Okay, so let's go back and go to the place that the game kind of wanted us to go. So something that probably didn't come up. There's vines that grow down this passageway, and there's vines that grow down this passageway, and when they get set on fire, the vines disappear. So it could be something that there might be secret areas in the main game. You know, if that could be something to look out for. Hey, jerk. Yeah, I know. You tried to drop that on me. So, we know about as much of the story as we just saw. They kind of just show up here, and they're all about killing chaos, and that's kind of all we know about them. Why Jack has this ability to turn enemies into crystals, we don't know.
Another one of those things. I
I would say if you choose to if you choose to play this trial thing, ignore the enemies when there's one of these things around. Just go straight for it because the enemies disappear once you destroy it. Again, don't know if that's something that will carry across to the main game. I mean, if they're treating it the same way they treated Neo, Neo had a lot of these trials, and the game did actually change quite a bit in the intervening time. So we'll see how it changes. Like the original Neo in its first trial, it had equipment degradation, like your weapons and stuff could break, and they got rid of that after the first trial. So like there's definitely things they're open to changing.
Still a ways to go. Come on.
Oh, I was going to say something. Oh yeah, so you can see down at the bottom the magic bar. We only started with 2, and now we have 5, nearly 6. You get additional magic bars, or magic segments if you like, with the more enemies you kill. More times you do that crystalline thing, you get more and more of these segments to a limit. There's obviously an upper limit on it. But I believe if and when you die, you lose all but the first 2. So there is a reason to try to stay alive. This mightn't come across in the audio, but there is something making a jumpy cartoon jumping noise. We'll find out what that is in a second. So if you've been paying attention, you probably know where this door leads. This is where the bomb corridor was, so we've got a small shortcut there if we do happen to die.
See what's inside, Jack.
But we also have this thing, so... Okay, so we picked up some more equipment, but it didn't change anything, because what we're wearing is better. We did get actually a good few job... Oh, wow, we got a lot of job points, okay. Reinforce, spinning slash, that's passive. Decrease MP. Well, let's try to make a beeline for this warrior. So reinforce is a command temporarily decreases the likelihood of being staggered and the amount of time required to charge. Okay. Fine. And then more strength. And then more stamina. And then we don't have enough to unlock this. We need one more point. I don't know if these things that we've unlocked carry over into this new job. That's one thing I haven't figured out yet. I don't know if it does. Anyway, we got a new ability, so let's equip it. So this becomes one of the command abilities. So we already have Lightbringer. So I'm going to put Reinforce here. So what does that look like? Okay, so that I'm less likely to be staggered now, apparently. And it doesn't take as long to charge up an attack. They're not kidding, it really doesn't take as long. Because that usually takes fucking ages to charge up. So great swords do charge up if you want them to. Okay, switching, and we also got a new job out of this. So... Fuck. What button do I want to press here? So we got a Hermit Club now. That's our second set. And that comes with a new job, which is Mage. So we now have the Mage job. Why is that useful? Well, one, it lets us do magic, which is obviously helpful. And that's just explaining how maces and magic work, but we'll show it to you now. So hold R2, and you'll be able to cast magic. If you charge it, you'll be able to cast the different levels of it. Fire, Fire Raga. What we want here is water. Because we want to put out the fire. And now there is some bomb enemies. You can see there's a Cactuar. Cactuar we probably won't get to be honest. He'll probably run away before we get to him. He might die, actually. We can just stay here and spam fire. Alright, so the Cactuar died and we got a fair boost of stuff out of it. I'm curious if I keep firing these guys, will they keep growing? They will. Thing is, we won't get much magic out of it. So we sort of want him to do his fire attack, because that also gives us... Actually also gives us magic back. Will you do your fire attack, please? No? Alright, screw you, so... Oh, he was just about to do it. Damn it. So I'm out of magic now. So, might as well change. You know what? That actually doesn't give us magic back. I thought it did.
Get ourselves together.
Or maybe you have to just keep doing it. That's what gives you magic back. I don't know, honestly. Change your battle sets. So, if I run down the break meter on this, if I then change, it gets filled up again. Which you can see over in the bottom right, they take a while to come back. They take a good while to come back. So while it's definitely a way to get around it, to sort of prolong your break, stagger, whatever. Sorry, looked like there was something else to pick up there. So killing the Cactuar 1 gives you a good bit of experience, and also I think it gives you better drops too. So that's something else that's like being carried across from Final Fantasy, because Cactuar typically are something you seek out for experience points. So all that Papa was explaining is that some weapons have certain job affinities, so you should equip them while you're in that job. So this great sword has a swordsman affinity, so we're going to use it while we're in the swordsman job. That's all that means. But something else to look out for is that equipment isn't shared across your jobs. Like, this is the equipment I'm wearing for the swordsman job, and that's the equipment I'm wearing for the mage job. Right, so they don't share. Now in this case, I've done optimize so that they happen to be the same thing, but they don't have to be. Is all I'm saying. I would think much further down the line, when you've been playing the game for a while, your sets will probably look very, very different.
Time for a change.
You might even have more than one set. I doubt it. I'd say they'll probably stick to 2.
Nice room.
Shrine of Bygone Light.
Stay alert.
Alright, so this room sucks. I'll just say that outright. In fact, it sucks so much that I'm going to get some MP back. And we'll just ignore the bombs this time. Actually, we got a couple of points as well. We actually do have enough to get Warrior now. Okay. So we can give ourselves an ability. That's an R1 or 2 for Hermit. Fiery Impact.
Time for a change.
And more Intellect. And we do have enough to unlock Warrior. An advanced job. You have unlocked an advanced job. You can select it from the battle setting. The advanced jobs can use more specialized abilities. Find a job, equipment, and else. So you don't necessarily have to stick to this. But it does have its own tree that has a bunch of extra stuff on top of it. As far as I can tell, it does not send you into another, like a further job. That seems to be where it stops. Again, as I said, don't know if any of this stuff actually carries over. So that is something we don't know. But let's just change this to Warrior and see what happens. Okay, it must carry over then, because Onslaught is a swordsman ability.
All right.
Not a warrior ability. So our special ability has changed. It's not Big Spinny Move anymore. It's Warcry, which I believe is a healing attack.
Time for a change.
So one thing I skipped over because it's in the tutorial messages. The club weapon, this weapon that lets you do magic and whatever else, it doesn't do a ton of damage. It doesn't do a ton of health damage, but it does do a lot more stagger damage than the greatsword. So, okay. So that's something to keep in mind, that if you're trying to stagger the enemy, typically you would try to be staggering the enemy for bosses. You wouldn't necessarily be trying to do health damage to the boss. Okay.
All right.
So I do remember this room. This room sucks. So basically what we want to do is find an enemy and set it on fire. And then hopefully that will set every other enemy on fire. So that's what we want here.
Open flame! They burn just like we do.
There's plenty of kindling
Ow.
around.
Ow. Ow. Alright. This didn't work. We're gonna have to Lightbringer it. One other thing Lightbringer does, you can see that their stagger meter doesn't go all the way up now anymore. So Lightbringer does lasting damage to their stagger bar, which is another very useful thing it does. Could do with some health, so I'm gonna heal myself here a little bit. Ow. I'm not even locking on, I'm just spamming here. Where'd he go? No, give me this one. Shit. I can't really see him with all the foliage. Alright. Is that everybody? Nope. How about now? Is that everybody? Alright. See, okay, the first time I went through there, I died, basically. There's an alpha wolf somewhere who just annihilated me, but I think the fire killed him. And then the second time I went through it, I hit somebody with Fire-Raga, and... Oh wait, Alpha Wolf's not dead. Never mind.
This is the one.
Anyway, the other time I did it, I did Fire-Raga, and it spread to everybody, and everybody died. So that was much, much better.
Open flame!
We got company.
Time to go to work.
Like a man!
So I am somewhat curious how or if they are planning to balance magic, because as you could see, it doesn't do a lot of health damage, but it's very easy to stagger enemies with it. So I would be curious to see if they're planning to change that, if they'll get some feedback on how people play the game. Let's hit him with some ice.
All right. This is the one.
Good job, idiots. Oh, he fell down too. Awesome. And that killed him. Somehow, the floating enemy took fall damage. Don't ask questions. Okay, I was hoping that actually was going to happen, because it did happen the first time I played it, and I thought it might have been a bug. But no, it seems it's easy enough to get him to fall off and take damage somehow, even though he's a floating enemy, and that makes no sense. Okay, there is a save point up here, so I'm just going to keep going and up to there until I get... sorry, we'll keep going until I hit that, and then we'll check this new equipment. This is just explaining how halberds work. We'll check that out in a minute, or lances in particular, the lance job.
So we've come full circle, huh?
Ladder over there.
Right, remember that ladder I pointed out? Yeah, we finally come back to it. Okay, and save point. Right, so all that very fun design sensibility from Dark Souls and such, being able to reuse bonfires, being able to reuse shrines, being able to reuse whatever, just by having shortcuts and things. That's always fun. Okay, I think we upgraded something there. I don't think so. Maybe we have a slightly better bandana apparently. All those drops and we got a slightly better bandana. Okay, Mage has a couple of points. Mage does have a job, but I never managed to... Oh wait, no, I did manage to unlock this. Black Mage. So let's see if we can get to it. That's an or 1, or 2. Which is here. Frost Swing. Okay. And then this one. And then hopefully it's 2... Wait, we need 5 more Mage points to unlock that. Alright, so let's try out... Lancer. Let's see how this goes. So Lancer special ability is that you can throw it. That's its thing. That's what it does. Give me that magic back. I have not felt any need to actually use it. But there you go. That's what it does. So Lancer is mostly for enemies that are right in front of you. It's very good for one-on-one enemies because it's quite fast, and you can launch enemies up into the air with it as well. Not great for groups. Greatsword is the weapon for groups. Just because of its big, it just has a very wide arc on its swing, whereas this has no arc whatsoever because there is no swing. Okay, bomb. Come on, throw some fire at me. Never mind. Completely missed. Awesome. Oh, don't interrupt them when they're doing the fire attack. I want them to do it. Oh! Alright, alright. I've really got to learn to block. I thought I'd try it out. That's interesting. I hadn't seen that happen before, but if the environment drops on them, it actually does quite a bit of stagger damage. Okay, now we're coming up to an enemy type here that actually gave me a lot of problems, and it's an enemy type you wouldn't expect to give you a lot of problems, but they did. Anyway, we're gonna try and deal with them here. Come on, you jerks. Come on.
Enemy spot.
Here they are. Fucking dickheads.
Come on, follow me.
Right. You want to hit them with arrow as soon as possible, basically. Because they don't like it. It actually fucks them up quite a bit. If you don't deal with them, they basically keep doing this psionic attack, which doesn't do a lot of damage, but it stun locks you. Just super fucking annoying. So you want to deal with those bats. If you want to deal with them, that's how you deal with them. Hit them with arrow. They really, really don't like it. Okay. So there's a chest down here. An optional area.
Treasure ahead.
Shadow Cloak. I think this is probably the better equipment you get actually in the game. Shadow Cloak. Yeah. See, it's best for both the jobs, and we might as well do the jobs. So something else that's kind of different from Neo and Dark Souls and such is that you can upgrade your stuff whenever you want. You don't have to make it back to a save point or anything. You don't have souls that you're hanging onto or any of that kind of thing. So it's definitely more, you know, it's a lot more friendly than Neo and then Dark Souls. I don't think this has a job. Oh, it does. Fuck me. I didn't even see that. Damn. All right. I want to try and get to Dragoon. Okay. We can go this way. Or 1 and or 2. I think this is the move that knocks enemies up to the air.
All right.
No, it's not. It's a different one. Still, it's a pretty good move.
But Chaos saves the biggest tower for himself.
Still
Chaos!
Yeah. Stay alert. Stay focused.
Okay, so we've got 3 enemy spawner blob things up here. And they spawn a lot of enemies. We are almost certainly going to die in this section, but any blob you take down persists. So we're basically going to make a beeline for the blobs and take them down. If we die, we die. Ugh, get out of my way. I'm targeting the wrong thing. Dicks.
Kill the things when these ropes get weaker. Looks like that's most of them. Time to stop it once.
Nearly dead. Gotta heal. Ugh. It also seems that these things take damage if you kill the enemies that they spawn. They take stagger damage. Well, that is a pretty good shortcut right there.
Finally a break. This will take us straight to the tower.
How do I knock these down? Do I just hit them? Okay. It's having some performance issues when you do that. It does hitch there every now and then. That was not the video encoding, that was the game. But you know, this game is like minimum a year out, so you know, we'll give them the benefit of the doubt there.
Time for a change.
Mage, did I get any more points? Yes, but not enough to unlock. Sway back, and we want to go this way. Okay, let's equip you. Not there, let's equip you here. That's interesting. I hadn't noticed that now, but reinforce also can also be used. Oh, hang on. Okay. It looks like your abilities appear to just be usable across jobs, which is interesting.
This is the one.
Do we still have points here, so spirit, spinning slash, which we're not using, more strength. Sure, why not? We have some warrior points, stamina, a better war cry, or more strength. More strength. Mighty strikes. That's another ability, so we can fill out all the slots. Right, mighty strikes goes in there. So sway back is an interesting one. It's a dodge, basically. You use magic to just get yourself the fuck out of there. Mighty strikes, as it sounds, gives you more damage, and then things stack up on top. Probably shouldn't have used up all that magic, but there you go. Neo 2 did have a lot of these interconnected abilities. It's actually quite a bit different from Neo 1. Okay, game is struggling a little bit. It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, let's open this first. Another kite shield. Okay. No change. Fine. But we've changed our checkpoint. Oh. Do you think these guys are dead?
All right.
Bet you they're not. Let's throw some Thundaga at them.
Time for a change.
So, unblockable attacks get shown off here. This kind of red aura. This is something that came from Neo 2. Enemies, I think pretty much every enemy had an unblockable attack. It's just super fucking annoying. They're not quite as shitty about it in this game. Got a 2 for there. Never mind, spoke too soon. That hurt. He got hit by it now? Fuck's sake. Remember when I was saying they weren't spamming it? Trying to stagger these guys is getting a little bit annoying.
All right. This is the one.
Ow. Ow. I have been broken. Oh yeah, and then he follows it up with the unblockable. Fucking bullshit. Get me out of there. Okay. And I was saying I wasn't using that very much when I was playing through it the first time. I'm using it all the time now. Okay. So there's an enemy in here. There's also a chest. You can see the enemy at the back there. It's a griffin of some kind. He's pretty tough. He is an optional enemy, so we'll give him like one shot, see how it goes. He is pretty hard. I only beat him on my third run, I think. So the demo does let you kind of new game plus it. God, I never noticed all of these hitches that the game is having. Alright, that shit is locked. So the griffin's through that door. We'll give him a shot when we have the key and when we've unlocked the save point that's really close by, so we can maybe do a couple of runs at him instead. Hey, look at this totally unprotected chest. I wonder if anything's gonna happen here. We got the key. No, dickheads. Didn't like that shit, did you? Alright, good. Okay, don't do it while he's still on the floor, I guess. God damn it! I thought I'd kill him before he'd get the move out. The guy beside him doesn't know what to do. Alright. Oh, I thought he was dead.
This is the one. Time for a change.
See it. And now I've got no magic left. It's a good thing I know there's a save point like right past this door. Key of Fate. Doesn't even open the door the whole way.
This is so thick I can taste it. This is it, no doubt.
There's a save point right there. There's also a chest around the corner here.
Looky here.
Okay. So we're gonna save here. And then we're gonna give the Griffin maybe 3 shots. See how we do. Okay, did we get far enough to get Dragoon? No. That's annoying. How about Black Mage? Did we get far enough for Black Mage? We did. Nice. Oh, I don't want to change the Lancer. I want to change Mage to Black Mage. Yeah. Alright. If we beat the Griffin, we might unlock Dragoon. As I said, this enemy's kind of tough. He's very much meant to be an optional thing.
Alright.
Something for you to try out if you want. Maybe on your 3rd or 4th try in the game.
Can't lose with Jack here.
Yeah, you can. You can lose very easily with Jack here, actually. I forgot what I was using. So, the actual gimmick here for this enemy is his armor. Is that you need to hit him enough times, and eventually his armor will fall off, and then he becomes a lot easier. Of course, it doesn't help if you miss. The problem is, though, once his armor comes off, he can fly. Ow. Ow. Alright, there he goes. There goes his armor. Now he becomes a real problem. Oh, I'm out of magic. I also can't hit him with this fucking weapon. Oh, he came down. Ow. Come on, stagger your bollocks. Come on! Alright, just about staggered. God, the game is so dark. I can't actually tell what happened there. Alright, we got our reward. Some better armor. And whatever's in this. A better greatsword. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty happy I beat him first try, because he gave me a lot of trouble. I suppose knowing the change-up, that when he drops his armor, he actually becomes a little more difficult, is something to keep an eye on. I'm definitely having trouble deciding on dodging and trying to parry. Like, the parry is actually quite generous in the game, the parry timing. You just have to hold out that red for however long. It's actually fairly generous. There isn't... It's like it's instant, which is, I think, is what you want from a parry. You don't want to be trying to time it, which is something I always struggled with in Dark Souls, is that you have to time the parry so well, because there was like a wind up. We needed one more point. Alright, well, chances are I won't kill the boss first try, so... Okay, so we actually want the club weapon for the boss.
Chaos.
No. I am to become. And who are you?
We're here to kill chaos.
The prophecy's very own warriors of light.
He always wore such splendid armor.
You might recognize him if you're
Terrifying to behold.
an old fan of Final Fantasy.
No. I am to become chaos.
Alright, here we go. I don't like this boss. Let's see how I do. Just gonna throw out some thunders, some thundaras if I can get that far. Because his attacks are quite quick, like that. He doesn't give you a lot of time to get your stagger meter back either. So even if you can parry all of his attacks right after the other, he will wear you down eventually. So do remember to change. I forgot that I have not been trying to attack him, so that was stupid of me. I've just been parrying him like a boss. Oh, our two boys are dead. I'm shocked. I keep forgetting to attack him.
Alright. Time for a change. This is the one. Alright.
Take this.
Time for a change. This is the
Light up the sky.
Alright, he's going down a bit. Whoops. I pressed the wrong button there.
Give up on me, Ash.
Alright, our other guy's gone down too.
time for a change. Alright.
Fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
This is the one. Time for a change.
This shot.
Oh, shit. Get over there. Alright. Alright, stage 2! And both of my guys are dead.
Wait,
So this is what darkness does to humans. Keep it alive. Answers.
Light up the sky.
I've seen that attack before.
Yeah, from Jack.
Alright, we're in trouble.
We know who does it better.
Fuck.
Fun, Jack. Think you can help us out?
Nope. uh... Okay. So we lost a magic segment out of that, which isn't great. Alright, the only real hint for fucking taking down Chaos is don't do what I did and just parry him and not retaliate as soon as possible. Because I was there for a while, all I was doing was parrying him. Gotta hit him back. Ow. Fuck. I really need to heal. What am I doing? Alright, both of our boys are still alive. So that's actually good. Because hopefully he won't do Ice Sword too early. Nope, never mind. He did it immediately. That's less helpful. I have found that Thundara or Thundaga, if you can get there, is actually very helpful against him. If he stops fucking attacking you for 2 seconds. I think I missed him there, and almost dead. Stop attacking me, thank you.
Give up on me, Ash.
Well, he's dead now. Right, being out of magic isn't great. Alright, that's his unblockable fuck you move. Fuck. Damn it! So close. Alright, I'm gonna give him one more shot. And then we're gonna call it. And then you guys can try and beat him instead. Why is it telling me I have points? Do I have points? Oh yeah, I still had 2 points here. Yeah, we're waiting for Dragoon. Anyway. I wonder if Greatsword is a better idea here. No. How do I how do I change weapons? There we go. Okay. If I go for Greatsword instead.
Time for a change. All right.
Okay. I doubt this will make a difference, but we'll try. Yeah, kick his ass, guys. Bash his buns. Okay, it does more damage.
Time for a change.
Damn it!
This is the
Pressed the wrong button.
all right.
Alright, that went better. And I have all my magic still, so hopefully the guys can stay alive long enough for me to hit them with a couple of Thundaggers and I can get the fuck out of here. Fuck! Yeah, the real problem there is he does a couple of attacks in a row. Alright, but one of them is down. The second one will probably be down soon enough. Get one more on him, we'll got him. Come on, don't fucking attack me! You dick! What did I say? There, I'm dead. Alright, one more. One more. For really reals this time, one more. There's no cutscene after this, by the way, in the trial demo. It's just thanks for playing. So you're not missing any content by me not beating him. That was definitely the wrong attack, but okay. Kick his ass, guys.
Time for a change. Be still. This is
Damn it. Alright, we've only got one guy alive, so that's not great. Fuck off with that move. You dick. It's a little annoying that you can't move while you're casting. I'm dead. Oh, that's what I get for being greedy. Dude, fuck off. Okay, I've had enough. Beat him once. Anyway, That's Stranger of Paradise. I'm a little annoyed I didn't beat Garland. I did beat him. You'll have to take my word for it, I suppose, that I did beat him. Actually, you should know, because you don't get that survey prompt at the start unless you've beaten Garland. So there you go. I have beaten him. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully we'll see a bit more of this in the coming year and plus, I imagine it'll be before it actually comes out. Plenty of more stuff out on the channel for you guys to check out, so let me know what you thought of this, and give me the likes and the subscribes and all that jazz. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.
Time for a change.
Waste away for nothing. Be still.
All right.
Suffer. Take this.
This is the one.
Interesting. Be still. Die. On your knees.
Don't worry, Ted. I got you. Time for a change. All right. This will hurt.
This
Light up the sky.
No one can suffer. Hit him. Waste away to nothing.
Crush you.
Know when you're beaten.
Time for a change.
This hurts.
Light up the sky.
This hurts.
This is the one.
Accept.
Give up on me, Ash. This is the one. Time for a change.
Light up the sky.
This hurts. All right. This is